Hello and welcome to That Man, That Is Me merchandise, and Actage has officially been cancelled. Actage has officially been cancelled. After confirmation of last week where the creator, the writer of the series was revealed to be going up and down the streets on a bike, touching girls, underage girls, he was quickly arrested, and Shueisha have quickly announced that they're just like, yeah, we're not going to touch this anyway. We're not going to go anywhere near that, which is strange considering Rurouni Kenshin and Toriko kind of still being supported. So, the official website for Shueisha's Shonen Jump brand announced on Monday that sales and distribution of Tatsuya Matsuki and Shiro Ozaki Actage manga volumes have been indefinitely suspended. That includes the print edition of the 12 existing volumes, as well as the digital edition via Shueisha's services. So, yeah, it's gone. And I can completely understand why it's gone. At the end of the day, stuff like this should not be tolerated. It should not be tolerated at all. They should be coming down harder on these creators than they have been in the past. As I mentioned, Rurouni Kenshin and Toriko are just two examples of titles where the creators have been caught with child porn and then they're just being, don't do it again. Go out and release more Rurouni Kenshin. And it kind of feels weird that Shonen Jump is getting this whole mindset of allowing such things. And at the end of the day, it's kind of, yeah, it shouldn't, it's not allowed. I'm completely 100% backing this whole thing of them getting rid of Actage, or is it Actage? Someone said it was Actage. And it's a huge shame in terms of the actual manga itself. From what I heard of the manga itself was shaping up to be something absolutely fantastic. I read the original preview on Jumpstart a few months, maybe a year or two ago, and I was really impressed. I was really looking forward to getting into it and reading more. Unfortunately, Viz kind of dragged the heels and they were just like, yeah, you got 3 chapters and there's nothing legally until like chapter 45, so you can't read anything more. And they've literally just started releasing the volumes. I understand it was absolutely a fantastic read. I understand that it was shown very strong, incredible women in the series, and the artist is absolutely fantastic. I really like the artist. Now, one thing we do need to point out is that it was the writer that got into this, not the artist. So the artist, there's nothing against them. I really hope that this doesn't affect them in the future. Shueisha have kind of said that it's just like, yeah, we're not going to hold anything against the artist, and we are going to help them make sure that they are going to be able to produce more stuff in Shonen Jump in the future, which is absolutely 100% right. That needs to happen because the artist was an absolutely fantastic creator in their own accord. And even the artists themselves, they have distanced themselves from the series. They've removed all mention of Actage off their own personal Twitter, so they themselves are kind of just like, yeah, I don't want anything to do with this, which it's a huge shame that they have to do that. It's horrible that they have to be in that position to do it, because at the end of the day they would literally just draw on what this horrible person was doing, and the manga that they were creating was a fantastic manga. I have noticed that on the Shonen Jump website now, they have completely removed Actage from there, so you can't even read the original chapters that were originally up. And I've noticed that they said that they weren't going to even publish the final chapter. They weren't even going to do it, which is fair. But I really want to see this kind of attitude being taken onto other stuff. one of the things that people have started noticing is that titles such as Toriko and Rurouni Kenshin, and even the original Dragon Ball translation, were created by problematic people. However, they've not taken any kind of stance on doing that. Retranslate Dragon Ball. Get somebody else to do a translation of Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball's going to sell you anything anyway. Toriko and Rurouni Kenshin, really, I mean, at the end of the day, it looks like they are still selling. And this is what kind of worries me. Are they still supporting those particular series because they're selling well? Which is another minefield in itself. Yeah, I'm not really keen on that happening whatsoever. Yeah. But all I want to say is support the artist. Support the artist. I really hope they do get into doing something else. You know, the creator of Naruto's not doing anything at the moment. Get them to write a story and get her to draw the art. That'll sort them out. Or give them a One Piece spin-off or something like that. Nah, I want to see them do their own thing with an author who should be trusted to do something. I really hope that this isn't the line for the artist, because we have seen in the past that stuff like this happens and then the artist gets snubbed as well, and then it's kind of, that's the end for the artist, and yeah, it doesn't end up quite well. But as of this moment, it's all gone, and yeah, it's a shame. Like I said, it's a shame that such a great promising series, because this was going to be the next big thing in Shonen Jump, it was pretty much this close from getting an anime announcement. I even noticed that they were starting to get merchandise and figures in the build-up to getting an anime announcement, and all of that has been thrown away because the creator, well, the writer, is a horrible person. And what was even more shocking was that the writer themselves even mentioned in a Shonen Jump editorial that they want to get a bike so they can live their dream. And yeah, that's kind of shocking in itself. I really hope Shonen Jump do start on crack down on these, give them, maybe give creators a bit more screening. At the end of the day, one of these things is, this is a particular incident that if the guy's never done it before, well, it's hard to kind of understand, hard to see this happening, but you know, this is the third creator that's been getting involved with this, so yeah, maybe they need to start improving their hiring practices. But that's just my opinion. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I will see you next time. Thanks for coming, and thanks again for staying. See you later.